Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Carla, and if you are in your 40s or over your 40s and ready to take control of your financial future, you have come to the right place. In today's video, I'm going to walk you through the exact steps to make $1 million in your 40s or in your 40s plus. And yes, it is possible. But here is the deal. You have got to stick with me until the end of the video because we are going to cover some powerful strategy that can truly make a difference in your life. So buckle up and let's get started. The first thing that you need to do is to get a clear picture of where you are financially right now. This means assessing your job, career, or business and looking closely at your net worth right now at the moment, your asset minus your liabilities. So you have to think about this and just if you want, write it down. What is your current income? What are your expenses? So you need to be clear. You need to know where you are starting from in order to map out where you are going. So don't just brush this off. This is very, very important. So take a moment to do a full diagnostic on your financial situation because at the end of the day, you will use this later on and you need to know how you start this process. So the reality is we used to do this sometimes for our cars, our health, but rarely for our finance. And believe me, this step is essential. This is a must. Next, you need to ask yourself why you want to make $1 million. Let's say that that's your goal. So let's focus this video on 1 million. So at this point, you have to think, what is driving this goal? Is it to pay off debts, get out of some stressful financial situation, or build security for your future? I mean, it could be either of these questions that you, or these situations, or all of them. Getting crystal clear on why you want this will give you the fuel and focus you need to keep going when things get tough, because it will. I mean, when you have a goal and when you are working, there is some obstacles that come during your path, and you have to get through those in order to get to your goal. So this is the key. This is a key that I'm going to tell you right now. This is really important. If you don't define your why, the goal might feel empty once you reach it. So when you reach this goal, is basically you are giving the purpose or the answer to all of this why or all of these questions that you asked before. But when you feel that goal with purpose, you will not just hit it, but also it will mean so much more for you in when you give that big chunk of money, 1 million, a purpose. So right now we have the step number one is basically have a clear picture of where you are right now. The step number two is define your why. And now we are tackling the step number three. So once you have got your why figured out, the next question is when you want to hit your $1 million mark. Is it in 3 years, 5 years, 10? You have to decide a timeline for yourself. This will give you the structure you need and the urgency you need to actually make it happen. Whatever you have to do to make it happen, you will do. You will just make a project on it, or you can just structure, make timelines, make some tasks to get where you want to be. So basically, the step number three is set a deadline for your goal. Step number four is become a problem solver for wealthy clients or companies. So what do I mean by that? In your 40s, you have something that is incredibly, incredibly valuable, which is experience. Now, it's time that you use your experience to become a problem solver for people or businesses who have the means to pay well for your solutions or expertise or your coaching. Think about this. If you are selling to individuals with more, you will need fewer clients to hit your financial goal. The same goes for working with businesses. You can go after high-grown companies that are on the 5,000 list or local businesses that need what you have to offer. Find their pain points and offer solutions that they are willing to pay for. Step number five is get comfortable with sales and negotiation. So there is a lot of people that they don't feel comfortable with sales, but I'm gonna tell you something. Sale is key. You have to become a negotiator. You have to become a the sales queen or king, because you have to become an expert on this subject matter. You have to understand that sales are not your enemy. On the opposite, sales aren't just about product, they are about providing solutions. If you have been hesitant to sell, now is the time to sharpen those skills and get the needle moving. Negotiating and closing deals is where the real money is. So just keep this in mind and remember that you don't need a ton of clients to make this happen. It's just the right ones who are willing to pay what your service are worth. Step number 6, diversify your offers. It could be products, it could be services, it doesn't matter. So if you have been stuck in your business or career, consider switching things up a little bit or a lot. It depends on your situation. Turn a product into a service or a service into a product. You can also consider shifting things out, like your mindset, your focus from individual to business. All of these little details matter, as companies often have larger budgets and can afford higher price service. Think creatively and look for ways to diversify what you are offering. That could mean adding digital products, consulting services, or even creating a subscription model for recurring income. Is depend nowadays there is many things or many ways that you can add some as a combine or a combo. They offer that you can just add some bonuses, you can add some coaching one-on-one, you can add many of things that can add value to that offer, and people will feel more inclined and attract to those specific service or product that you are offering. The step number 7 is leveraging high paying opportunities. So with this one, here is the key. Stop selling to broke customers. Price yourself accordingly to the value you are providing to your target audience, your target clients, or companies who can afford it. If you price yourself too low, you will be doing more work for less reward, and that is not good for yourself, for your business, and definitely that is not how you will make or you will get your $1 million. Instead, figure out what product or service is really worth and seek out the people who are willing to pay for that. The fewer clients you need to hit your financial goal, the more time you will have to focus on growing your business and working with this specific client who are really appreciating your value. Step number 8 basically is make your first million by doing the math. What am I saying with that? Breaking down 1 million is simple. Let's say that you sell 1,000 units of something at $1,000 each, or sell 100 units at $10,000 each. You could also sell 10 units for 100,000, or even sell one major service for 1 million. When you look at it this way, you realize that making 1 million is not as out of reach as it might seem. The step number 10, I briefly mentioned this one before, but I want to get into it now, is get your mindset right. What I mean with this is the most important step of all. You need to expand your mind and believe that making $100 million is possible. Self-doubt can sabotage even the best strategies. So you have got to get your head in the game, your head straight in your goals. Surround yourself with people who support you and your dreams, and cut out the noise of anyone or people who tells you it's not possible. And one last step is step number 10, which is take action. So all of this means nothing if you don't take action. You now have a blueprint in front of you. Make decisions, create a plan, start studying and improving, and take action as soon as possible, like now. Remember, nobody's going to hand this for you. You have to work hard, but this is part of the journey. This is part of the goal. This is part of the project, you have to go after it and make it happen. You is on you. So set your mind right and go get it. Set a timer for yourself. Decide by when you want to hit this first milestone, whether it's 10,000, 100,000, or $1 million. Break it down into actionable steps and go after it with everything you got. And there you have it. These 10 steps are your roadmap to make $1 million in your 40s plus. But it all comes down to action. If you want to change your financial future, you need to act now, work hard, go get it. So start planning, take a stock on where you are right now, and keep your eyes on that $1 million goals and make it happen. If this video helped you, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment below letting me know what your goal is or what your goals are. I want to hear from you. What is your plan to make your $1 million as soon as possible? Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.